What's up, fellow humans of the universe? I'm Ethan, professional filmmaker, and this video is part of my series Filmmaking 101, where we're going to cover all the basics of making movie magic. So I like to think of filmmaking as being made up of three parts: visuals, audio, and writing. Now, before you say, Ethan, it's film, right? Visuals are clearly the most important. Listen to this. Poorly done audio is a pain. Writing similar. But in this video, we're going to be mostly focused on the visual side, more specifically on composition, which is arguably the most important part of your visuals. And we'll go over audio and writing in later videos. Now, if you're looking for the basics of camera settings, check out my latest video where I went over f-stop, shutter speed, ISO, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Okay, composition. Why should we care? Well, it's how we're going to make things actually look good instead of not good. A quote-unquote film look people love to talk about a lot of times comes down to this. And take this student film, for instance. It's not going to win any Oscars, and we're going to break down why and how it can improve based on composition. So one of the easiest rules when starting out is the rule of thirds. Basically, split the picture into three sections, horizontally and vertically. Now, I'm sure if you're just starting out, you've probably tried to shoot something and human instinct tells you to just place your subject in the middle of the picture. It's what you've learned through years of taking family photos, but shooting a family photo and film are different. See, in film, when we place something in the middle of the shot, it really stands out.
Where you going, kids? It's beautiful to hear you be home by now.
Do any of the witnesses have objections or remarks? Usually they don't. Scotech.
Can we loan them the nickels? I'm worried about their future.
That's my fee.
What do you think?
What'd I just say? That's my fee. I'm keeping the nickels.
This is because our eyes are drawn to it, and controlling the audience's eyes is one of our key tools as a visual storyteller. Now, let's take this picture for instance. I bet all of our eyes are drawn to the same thing, the yellow umbrella. Same thing here with the red chair, and here again with the waterfall. Our eyes are drawn to things that stand out. But as storytellers, sometimes we can do the opposite and intentionally hide things. Tell me when you spot the cat in this photo. Don't worry, it might take a while. Now, why does any of this matter when it comes to making films? Composition, of course. Everything is about what we put in front of the camera and where. Well, let's go back to our student film of questionable quality and compare it to a big budget film of questionable quality. Here's an example from Suicide Squad. Notice how Harley Quinn's colorful outfit stands out from the otherwise mute palette and catches our eye first. But the light of the lamp also stands out and gets our attention next, then Killer Croc at the bottom right. Also, notice something else about this photo? That's right, rule of thirds again. Now, let's take another look at our student film. First off, we're shooting vertically. Secondly, both of our actors are sitting eye level, right next to each other, making it hard for us to know who we should be paying attention to. Plus, we have the light from the laptop and the cup and bottle in the bottom left of the picture distracting our focus. It's something. And one of the reasons why is balance, or lack thereof. One of the best ways to help your composition is to try and perfect your balancing.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Okay, here's a photo that's mostly balanced, but one thing is different. The person walking on the right side. It gives our eyes something to focus on. And this one, see how our eyes are drawn first to the rock in the bottom left, then up the slopes into the top right. That's balance. Now, let's take a look at how it works in film. See how the scene is balanced, giving our eyes a specific place to focus on without distracting us with lots of weird background nonsense? One of the reasons this works so well, other than the color and rule of thirds, is the shallow focus, which we went over in our video about aperture. It's a great tool that literally controls the audience's focus. Now, if you've been paying attention to this video, you've probably noticed something. I'm using these simple tricks right now. Rule of thirds, color, it's all right here. And now you know how to do it too. In the next video, we're gonna go over camera shots, angles, framing, things like close-ups, establishing shots, cutaways, all the good stuff. And then we'll go into transitions like pans, tilts, and the like. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll see when they drop. And if you have any questions or topic you'd like me to go over, comment down below and I'll try and answer it and maybe even make a video explaining it. You can also hit me up on Twitter and Discord. Okay? Peace. Split the picture up into 3 sections horizontally. And vertically. I can't not say vertically. That's not a word, dude. Now, let's take this picture. English, bro. Cool. That was reasonably not terrible.